The way we're trained is once you develop Sjogren's autoimmune disease, you will have progressive dryness in your mouth, in your eyes, vagina, skin, everywhere you normally have mucus. It'll get drier and drier as you get older, and there's no reversing it. But I just finished 4 weeks of rapid recovery with someone who has Sjogren's disease. Now, she's been sick for over 30 years. Severely dry eyes, severely dry mouth. I mean, no saliva, tongue stuck to the roof of her mouth, has to constantly put in either lozenges or drinks or something, trying to keep her mouth moist. No tears. She hasn't had any tears at all. Over 30 years, has actually been able to invest in these really fancy contacts I've never heard of. They're gigantic and they're hard and they cover her whole eye. And she would have to squirt in stuff and put them in and wear them all day, wake up in the morning. When she'd take them out at night, it would feel almost like a ripping feeling of just such dryness. And then in the morning, she would be putting drops in all night long, and then in the morning again, just having to hurry and get those back in. So she's suffered a lot. And over the past 4 weeks, there's been enormous amounts of improvement. So first of all, she started having some tears. In fact, there was a couple days where there were tears running down her face. She couldn't believe it. The other thing is saliva. She now does not have that level of dryness. She doesn't have her tongue stuck to the roof of her mouth. And if she massages her parotid gland, she feels saliva squirting into her mouth. And originally it was kind of thick, then it was kind of salty, but now it's more dilute as there's more and more liquid coming in. And she's having these spurts of saliva all day long now. So these are enormous improvements that are normally not typical of Sjogren's disease when you treat it medically. When you're looking at it just according to Western medicine, and I'm a Western medical doctor, the way we're trained is once you develop Sjogren's autoimmune disease, you will have progressive dryness in your mouth, in your eyes, vagina, skin, everywhere you normally have mucus. It'll get drier and drier as you get older, and there's no reversing it. But when you do the right nutrition plan, you can reverse it. And every day I work with people with Sjogren's who now have saliva squirting back into their mouth, who can suddenly have tears. In my rapid recovery group right now, we have someone who woke up with drool on her pillow and she was so excited. Most people don't think much of it, but when you haven't had saliva in a long time, waking up in drool is very exciting. Having a tear come down your face, very exciting. So she's just gotten started. This is 4 weeks of work and she's already having these kind of changes. She also has never been someone who sweats. And now when she exercises, she's covered in sweat. She sent me a picture of her skin shining with sweat. She's producing more moisture throughout her body. Very, very exciting. She's just gotten some early labs back and both of her inflammation markers, CRP and ESR, dramatically less. One of them's half what they were when she started. 4 weeks. So if you can imagine that 30 years of disease can be significantly reversed in 4 weeks, just imagine what's going to come as she continues on in the program and continues to heal her body. So if you've got Sjogren's disease, I hope that gives you hope and excitement for the future. You don't have to keep getting sicker. Just like her, I've had other clients who have had no saliva for decades who began to have drool in their mouth again, all because they hyper-nourish themselves. So I hope that excites you. I'm excited for her. I can't wait to see what she does next.